I thought I got a good coupon to Qdoba, but it's not. It's just a free brownie. I thought it was gonna be like a free burrito or something, but it wasn't. Oh, why is my phone already half dead? What the heck? We're gonna put that in the charger. I also forgot to charge my pods, even though you reminded me, because somebody was charging theirs and I didn't want to unplug it because I didn't know if they were done charging yet. So, my pods dying at the gym is a very real possibility.
Well, you could plug them in now.
Yeah.
You're like, no. Oh, I couldn't do that.
Somebody is a little... Here, I'll pause this. Someone get her. What? This is not the right intermission screen. Where's the pause screen? There it is. Wow, Haley. Sorry, we had to pause to plug in the pods. I'm gonna put on some chapstick and then I'll go over my routine for today. For pre-workout, I am still drinking the tea that I bought last weekend specifically. Still drinking it. It really does last forever. Okay, what's the routine today? Also, I should probably post this. I should probably post my my workout thing on some platform of social media so other people can follow it if they want to. I always forget to do stuff like this before I go live, and then I'm sitting here, which is fine because nobody's even in the chat yet to ask questions, because today is going to be a ask questions, answer your questions type of stream today. Alright, let's do this. It's going to be seated rows, 3 sets, 10 reps. Hi, Stream Kitty. Bicep curls, 3 sets, reps until failure. Lat pull downs, which I might swap the order of those because I usually like to do lat pull downs first and then bicep curls. I'm going to do 2 sets underhand and then 2 sets overhand. So 4 sets total, 12 reps each. Split squats, 3 sets, 10 reps each side, so each leg. Leg press, 3 sets, 10 reps, and then calf raises on the leg press. 3 sets, 12 reps. I have noticed, I've been working on my calves, guys, and my calves are actually pretty snatched. I noticed it the other day. My leg was flexing, and I was like, Stacy, look at my calves. And he's like, wow. So I'm pretty proud of that. And that is because I've been faithfully doing the most annoying weighted calf raises ever. They really are quite annoying when all you have is a bench and dumbbells, because I'm very clumsy. I fall a lot. So other than that, I'm pretty excited about going to the gym today. I think it's a little warmer today, which is what? Oscar, what's the matter? Oscar, what's the matter? Oh boy. Sorry this is always such a slow start. It's a slow burn. It gets a little faster burn once people start entering the chat. Oscar's like having a hard time breathing right now. It's kind of, I don't know what's happening over there in this corner. Are you okay? So I guess while people are joining in the chat and typing in their questions, I don't know if anybody has any today, but I always like to open it up for people that do have questions, because I would rather you get your information from a trained professional and not Google or Facebook or your Facebook friends that are trying to lose weight and don't really know what they're doing yet. So this is a safe space to ask your fitness questions. No question is a dumb question, because there's a lot of misinformation in the fitness industry. And so we're gonna take some time to clear that up whenever somebody has a question. Trying to think if there's anything that I can think of that isn't like a... Okay, we'll talk about this first. So a question that I get a lot is, how many calories should I be eating? And the answer is, it's different for everybody. There's not a specific amount of calories that is going to work for everyone. Don't think that. I know that there's a lot of like posts and stuff on the Facebook and the Instagram, and they're like, eat this many calories, or, you know, if you're this age, eat this many calories. Don't do that. If you want to know how many calories you need to be eating, you should either, I'm trying to think of a good resource. I haven't found a good resource for this yet. Usually I just ask people if they want their macros done, if they have questions about it, and then I do the calculations for them. So how macros work is, it is a big math equation based on your gender, age, height, weight, goal weight, and activity level. And so it's not just like, oh, you're this age, eat this many, if that makes sense. So I have a software that has a calculator. Hi JPace, thanks for checking in. I have a calculator that tells me, based on those 5 or 6 things, how many calories you should be eating. Yeah, so don't guess, don't, do trial and error, because you'll be doing trial and error for a long time before you figure out what's going to work for you. If anybody wants me to do their macros for them, literally just use the little Instagram, what is it called? Instagram handle, send me a DM. I will do them for you. Or if you, that's too much information to give out over. I was gonna say, if you want to do them, you can give me your numbers in the chat, but I don't think that's a very safe idea. Did you mean can you do mine live? Or you want me to do yours? Okay, I can do yours. So you can either DM me on Instagram this information, because I don't know if you want this information on the internet, but it's your age, height, weight, gender. Age, height, weight, gender. I think, and your goal weight. So age, height, weight, gender, goal weight. And you can either put that in the chat, or you can DM me on Instagram if you... Okay, cool. Oh my gosh, hello. What's your goal weight? Is that your weight currently or your goal weight? Let me do this really quick for you. I guess I'm not really looking to lose weight. Okay, so you want more of a maintenance. So when I do this, do you want me to show you how many calories you should eat to do maintenance or to lose weight? I can do both. I'll do... Thanks for following Diarrhea ASMR. What a great name. Okay, let me plug this in really quick, and I can do that for you. 6'8"? Dude, you're gonna have so many calories that you can eat, and I'm gonna be so freaking jealous. 225, and you're 36. And then we're gonna do maintain. Okay. So to maintain your current weight right now, you're going to be needing to eat 3,000 calories a day, or 2,908. I always like round it up to the nearest 50 or 100. So 2908 is your number. And then for your carbs, you should be eating about 200 grams of carbs, 112 grams of fat, and about 200 grams of protein. Yeah, that is a lot of food. So there's like no way you can fuck this up for yourself. I just had a bowl of pasta. I love pasta. Our favorite has been protein pasta for the last couple months, because it's carbs and protein at the same time, which is better macros for your body composition, and it keeps you fuller longer. And you can feel a little bit better about eating pasta, because I know like some people are afraid of carbs. I'm not afraid of carbs, but if you do have a fear of carbs, you can eat protein pasta and feel a little bit better until you have a better relationship with food and you learn to not be afraid of carbs anymore. So that's a good fun tip for people that are trying to get more protein in your diet, is use protein pasta. What kind of sauce did you have on your pasta? Is there anybody else that wants me to do their macros for them? Or does anybody have any fitness questions? Leave them in the chat. This is just a Q&A time where we'll just chat. I do enjoy a nice filled salad with lettuce, tomato, dried cranberry, sesame seed, cucumber, cheese. Ooh! Honey roasted walnuts and balsamic vinegar. That sounds so good. So I'm a volume eater, right? Which means I don't like to eat things that are like 1 or 2 bites and then they're gone. So I do like to eat things like salads, even though I don't program them for my clients because they don't have a whole lot of protein, and people like connect salads with like body shaming. Regular marinara on the pasta, that sounds good. But I do enjoy a good salad if I just like want to eat a lot of something but not have a whole lot of calories. I'll make a salad with like chicken or tuna, and it's really good. That sounds like the most delicious salad I've ever heard of, though. I love sesame seeds. Grilled chicken and the cheese plus pine nuts give you protein. That's good. We also have, we've been using this cheese that has more protein in it. It's like the fat-free cheese. I really like putting that on my salads because it's just a little bit more protein where you wouldn't normally get it. That sounds like a really, really good salad. It sounds like you've got good protein. I feel like I did a post one time about salads, and somebody was like, this makes so much sense. I never feel full after I eat a salad. And I was like, yeah, you gotta put some protein in there, my friend. Hey, Only Dragon Knight, what's up? We're doing some fitness Q&As, and I'm doing people's macros. So if you have a weight goal and you don't know how many calories to eat, I can tell you. That's basically what we're doing. Are you from Mom's Fam too? Or are you from somewhere else? You guys, I'm so bad at deleting my thing in the non-affiliate live. I always forget to delete my little link that I'm live, and I always feel bad about it. 'Cause someone has to go and do that. I see you, JP's. Oh, well, you guys. Only Dragon Knight, do you work out too? What's your routine? What do you like to do? If you don't like to do anything, that's also fine. We accept all beings here. Fitness junkies or otherwise. What was I talking about before? Oh yeah, I was talking about calories and how to figure out how many calories to eat. What's another one that people... Oh my gosh. Oftenly. I love that answer. Guys, oh my gosh. Okay, so let me tell you some tea really quick. Someone came for me on my own fucking Instagram, and I got so... I didn't really get that upset, but I was like kind of annoyed because it was like... Let me just show you. So, I made this infographic about how people think that they should eat on a diet and then how you should actually eat to have a balanced diet. Like so. So you should eat more like this. More protein, things that are going to make your diet more sustainable. This man comes into my comes in on my own post because I put a piece of pizza in the infographic for how to have a more balanced diet. He goes, pizza is gonna make you fat because of cheese, sauce, and dough, which is full of fat and carbs. It seems that you don't know what a proper diet looks like. No offense. Pizza. Let me tell you how many ways this man is wrong. So, this is what I commented back, which is basically just what I would say to anybody. I said, having a slice of pizza that fits into your calorie deficit will not make you fat, as you're still eating less calories than your TDEE, which is total daily energy expenditure, which is how I calculate your macros. That's the official term. If you ate any food in excess, then yes, that's going to cause you to gain weight because you're eating more calories than your body needs. And then I said, please don't make blanket statements when you're not trained in nutrition or fitness, as that causes the spread of information. If you have a question, feel free to DM me and I can explain further. My man goes, I'm more than 14 years in sports in total, including 4 years of Muay Thai, sorry if I butchered that, and 4 years of fitness. Tons of literature that I saw will prove you're not right at this point. Diet with pizza sounds like an excuse one. Maybe it fits your clients and works together with placebo, which I don't know what that means, but it's not going to work properly in more than 50% of cases. Good luck. And then I just said, you cannot gain weight from a calorie deficit. It's a physical law, not opinion. Thank you. Good luck to you as well. Let me just unpack that a little bit, because I feel like that's a really good example of misinformation. So, listen up. If you eat pizza while you are losing weight, that is totally fine. You know why? Because you're still tracking it, you're still planning for it, you're not going over your calorie limit, you're still going to lose weight. It's just a physical law. If you're in a calorie deficit, no matter what you eat, I'm literally not kidding you. If you ate so I eat 1,500 calories right now. If I were to eat 1,500 calories, and that was my calorie deficit, in brownies, I just ate brownies, my body composition might be shit. That's for sure. But I would still lose weight. Would I be, yeah. I mean, obviously, you're not getting protein, you're not going to stay full, it's not a sustainable way to eat is to eat brownies, but you literally can't gain weight if you are eating in a calorie deficit, no matter what you eat. Thank you, I am in shape, J Pace. I have been a personal trainer for a while, but thank you. So yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Calorie deficit is a physical law. It doesn't matter what anybody else tells you. I don't care what the keto bitches say. You can't gain weight if you're in a calorie deficit. If they're saying that they're in a calorie deficit and they're still gaining weight, they're lying. They don't know what a calorie deficit is, or they're not tracking their calories, and also they're eating terrible macros, which make them feel awful. So that's my soapbox for today. I just could not believe that this man came onto my Instagram and to tell me that I was wrong. That just blew my mind. So if I stay under 3,000, I won't gain weight. Correct, sir. So let me just double check really quick. Make sure that I put everything in right, which I know that I did because it's right in front of me. So it was 6'8", and then 36, and then 225. And yes, it was 2908. So yeah. And that is if you are lightly active. Which most people are. Usually people are either lightly active or sedentary. Sedentary. That's what I was trying to say. If you are a moderately active person or a very active person, you can eat a little bit more. But usually people are lightly active or sedentary. Nobody's running marathons every day. That's just how we do it. Right now I am bulking. So I'm eating more than what my calorie maintenance is so that I gain weight very slowly. And then I'm also doing, I'm working out 4 times a week doing total body workouts. So the purpose of my bulking is so that I build a little bit of muscle, and then when I cut again, I'll have better body fat composition, I'll have less body fat, and I'll get leaner faster. So I'm bulking right now, so I'm not in the same bracket of, I used to be eating 1,200, so the fact that I'm bulking and I can eat 300 more calories, I'm a foodie, so, if you're a foodie as well and you have a hard time losing weight because you love food so much, I'm the girl to talk to, because I love food and I lost 20 pounds and still ate things like donuts every night, like 2 donuts every night and grilled cheese. And I ate cupcakes when I wanted to because I planned for it. So here, let me show you a little before and after of what I used to look like. I was okay, let's get deep real quick. I was a very depressed person. I had a lot of, insecurities. Oh wow, it's so terrible. Such terrible quality. Can you even see that? Anyway, that's what I used to look like. I was a little chunker. I also drank a lot of alcohol, and I think that also didn't help at all. So yeah, we're in a very different spot now, from trying to lose weight to gaining weight. Let's see. I do a daily routine off on Sunday. Nice. Thank you for following. Oh, it already. Oh, interesting. Yes, it is on my Insta. All of this is just my Instagram page. Instagram. That's where you guys can DM me anytime with any questions, or just to, be friends or whatever. But yeah, this is where I post a lot of really good fucking information. So if you want really good information about like what things you should eat at McDonald's that are gonna have the most protein and the best macros, it's on my Instagram. If you want to know like what's gonna happen if you skip a workout, it's on my Instagram. If you want to know, let's see, what else do you want to know? If you want to know what a good upper body workout is, it's on my Instagram. Okay, so this is the thing. There are a lot of coaches out there that are going to tell you like, oh, if you want my exclusive workout, give me a follow and blah blah blah, and I'll send it to you. And then they're like, once you DM them and say, hey, I want this, they're like, okay, so you're gonna have to sign up and it's gonna be like $3,000 to like get this one workout. I don't like that. I think that's very shady and underhanded to like get people into your DMs and then like try to sell them something. So like the majority of all of my resources that I give to my clients are also on my Instagram. So like workouts. Literally me doing the workouts, so you don't have to freaking guess what you're supposed to do. You look good in all pics. Thank you. Again, been working very hard to be a fitness professional, so I'm glad that it shows. So yeah, if you guys are really, not sure where to start with fitness stuff, definitely give my Instagram a good look over, especially if you are in need of some workouts. I know that I'm a female, but I lift weights, so I'm not going to be doing that freaking running on the treadmill. That's not what my workouts are. So if you're a dude or a male presenting person, you can follow these workouts as well. Just ignore the fact that I'm a female and do what I do, and don't be embarrassed about it, okay? Yeah, all of these are weight training. I'm never gonna tell anybody to get on a treadmill because that's stupid. I need to go. Thanks for the fun chat. See you around. Bye! Bye, J Pace. Thank you so much for hanging out. I gotta remember to keep drinking this. So yeah, all of these are workouts that anybody can do. It's gonna be at least... Thank you, and thank you for following. I appreciate you. They're gonna be less than 45 minutes, these workouts, because I don't like to be in the gym for hours because that's not effective. So all of these workouts are 30 to 40 minutes. Even my big long one that I'm doing for total body, it's like 45 at the most if you're not checking your phone constantly like I do in the gym. But yeah, it's a good resource. I feel like I put a lot of work into it and made it, try to make it as helpful as I could, because I really hate the fact that people tell people things that aren't true about fitness on the internet. Like, you do not have to eat keto to lose weight. I'm sorry, you don't. You do not have to be on the treadmill for 4 hours to lose weight. You don't have to be in the gym for more than an hour. Like, you don't have to do that unless you like really like being in the gym. My boyfriend really likes being in the gym, so he'd be in the gym for days. But if you don't love being in the gym and you got other shit to do because you're an adult human being, then you're covered. Does anybody else have any fitness questions? I got some good ones earlier about the macro things. So if one pops up in your head, type it in the chat and I'll see it and I'll answer it. Let's see. Hey, N Tequila, I'm good. How are you? We're just doing some fitness Q&As and all that jazz. So if you have any questions or if you want me to do your macros for you, if you're trying to lose weight or have any other type of goal, let me know. I can do that for you in the next couple minutes before we go to the gym. How are you? What are you up to? Tell me what your life is like. I'm scrolling through my Facebook to see if there's any other topics that I can talk about as far as like fitness misconceptions that people have. I guess one of the big ones that I would say, and I've already kind of mentioned it, is stay away from keto. Stay away from any type of fad diet. Sorry, this tea gives me hiccups. Ugh. Man. It's got a little bit of carbonation in it. Okay. So, keto. Let's talk about it. Or just fad diets in general, because there's a lot of them. And I would not necessarily include... And thank you for following, and Tequila, I appreciate that. I don't remember if I said that already. I wouldn't include... Okay, let's talk about the different kinds. So there's keto. There is... Why is the only one I can think of keto right now? This is why. Because I don't think that intermittent fasting is a fad diet. That's just, like, eating later in the day. And, like, eating all your meals at once. So, like, that to me is not a fad diet. You're just, like, waiting to eat. Because they still tell you to track your calories. Keto, don't do keto. Pretty much don't do anything that is a fad right now. Don't do the pink drink. That's going to heal your gut and make you lose weight, because that's not how that works. Gut health is obviously important, but there has been no studies that have directly shown that your gut health causes you to lose weight. That's not a thing. Let's see what she's... I'm doing good, just at work. How are you? My goal is to lose 10 pounds. I've tried keto and I couldn't do it. I'm glad that you're not doing keto anymore. Your goal is to lose 10 pounds. Okay, I'm doing really good. We're about to go to the gym, so I'm doing great. And Tequila, if you would like me to do your macros for you to tell you exactly how many calories you should eat every day to help you lose 10 pounds, you can either send me your age, height, current weight, gender, and goal weight in the chat, or you can send it to me. Where's my finger? There it is. At Haley White Fitness on Instagram, and I can send your macros to you if that would be helpful. If not, that's totally fine. It's not gonna hurt my feelings. And I also understand that, age, height, and weight and gender on the internet might not be the safest thing to put on in the chat, but Jay Pace did it and he's fine, so it's up to you. I don't know if I would do that personally. But yeah. How long have you been trying to lose the 10 pounds? For those of you that don't know what keto is a low-carb diet, which means that you eliminate carbs, which, let me remind you, in case y'all forgot, vegetables are carbs. So basically, they don't eat vegetables. I got you on Instagram. Perfect! Let me check the, my... I can never figure out how to check my what's the word? My message requests. Anyway, let me know if you message me and I'll check it. Awesome, thanks for getting me on Instagram. So, what I was saying, vegetables are carbs, so when you eliminate vegetables from your diet, it's a little difficult to find things that fit your macros, because at that point, you're just eating protein and fat. And even then, they don't eat, let's see. I'm about to follow you. Cool. even then, they only eat a certain amount of protein, like less than what you actually need to eat. So basically their diet consists of a little bit of carbs, like 20 grams of carbs, and then a little bit of protein, but not too much because they think it's gonna make you gain weight. I'm not lying about this. And nice, I just got your follow. And then lots of fat, basically, which is not the greatest macros for losing weight. It's really, really hard to find. It's hard to eat a lot of food. It's hard to feel satisfied in the keto diet because you don't have enough protein. So if you are on the keto diet, which I'm glad that Tequila is not anymore, and you're finding that it's hard for you to lose weight, it's probably because you need better macros in your life. And that's okay. Everybody does. Keto diet is not a sustainable way to eat because of how restrictive it is. Restrictive things are typically not sustainable because you're depriving yourself of a lot. And when you deprive yourself of things that you enjoy, you're not going to stick with it. Because you want to do things that you like. We're adults. We get to choose what we do and what we eat because we're adults and we get to make these decisions. So I would much rather choose to eat in a way that I enjoy and that is sustainable for my lifestyle rather than following a fad diet. That being said, so I did come up with a meal plan, and we decided to call it the high carb diet, even though it's not. It's equal amounts protein and carbs and then fat. So it's what's the percentages again? 40% carbs, 40% protein, because those are the most efficient macros, and then 20% fat, so that you're still, you can still eat fat, but nobody needs that much fat in their life. Thanks for the follow on Instagram, by the way. And so I created a meal plan that includes carbs so that it is more sustainable, because if you eliminate carbs, that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things that you can't eat. You can't eat pasta, you can't eat pizza, you can't eat vegetables, you can't eat fruits, you can't eat a lot of things, which is going to make it difficult for you. So I came up with the high carb diet, which is just it's a fun name for it. It's not really like a high carb diet. I got a message from Tequila. One second, let me answer this. Okay, I'm gonna do her macros on screen. But basically, it's just a more balanced diet. I wrote out a meal plan for 3 days, I think, and made it a resource for people to use if they're not really sure how to start meal planning, and if they're not sure how to start tracking, this is a good resource for them to use. Okay, I'm doing it. So we're trying to lose weight. And I'm not going to say your information out loud because you sent it to me in a message, so I'm gonna keep that between us. Okay. We'll set it at 1 pound loss per week. And it says for you to lose 1 pound a week, it will be 1,232 calories. So I'll send that to you really quick. And that's per day. Calories a day. Okay. There we go. So yeah, I made that available as a resource to teach people how to eat in a more sustainable way that includes carbs and it's less restrictive. You can even eat dessert. So all of my meal plans that I program for everybody, clients, for my resources, is there such a thing as too fit? Okay, that's a good question. So the answer to that is maybe. So everything can become an obsession and everything needs to be done in moderation, right? So if it's affecting your health in any way or your mental health, then yes. But if you're doing it in a healthy way, and you're just, you're doing it because you want to. You're doing it for you. You're doing it to be healthier and not for other reasons. Like, I think that sometimes, like, people use fitness as, I don't even want to say as an eating, like, using it as an excuse for an eating disorder, but I have seen it. I've seen people who are saying that they're fitness professionals, and you can just, and they don't preach healthy things. So you have to be careful. It's hard, because, like, if you're fit, then you're healthy. But if you're, like, fit in, like, the standard of, like, oh, you're really skinny, this is a really hard question to answer. I would still say there may be a thing as too fit, but I don't think it's in the way that you're thinking. I think that if it becomes an obsession, obviously that's unhealthy, but if it's not like an obsession and it's just like your lifestyle and this is what you choose to live and this is what makes you feel good and what makes you happy, then I say that it's fine. So yes, in extreme circumstances, but I don't think that you're talking about that. But there have been cases where fitness leads to an eating disorder, but again, I don't think that's what you're talking about. So in this case, I'm gonna say no. Just make sure that you're doing it for the right reasons and you're being safe about it, not trying to lose like 1,000,000 pounds per week. Because sometimes people do that. They like try to drop like 10 pounds in 1 week. I see it all the time in the Facebook support groups for weight loss. They're like, I need to lose 30 pounds by like tomorrow. And you're like, you can't. That's obviously an exaggeration, but I've seen people say like, I was just wondering, I'm not fit at all. That's totally fine to wonder that. That's a totally valid question to ask. Yeah. But yeah, people in the Facebook groups, they're like, I think the other day I saw one that was like, I need to lose 50 pounds by like March, which is like next month. And we were like, honey, that's not gonna happen. I need to lose 35 pounds by this summer. Okay, so let's see. How do I do it without working out? Okay, that's a really good question, Cat Turd 2. By the way, I love your thing. So working out is actually not going to cause you to lose weight. It's going to cause you to burn calories, but not enough to like actually lose weight. So if I did like a 45-minute workout lifting weights, it's about 100 calories. That's not going to make me lose any weight. The critical thing to losing weight is tracking your calories and eating in a calorie deficit. That's like it. That's all you need to do to lose weight. If you want to tone up or build strength, that's when you would hit the gym, but you don't hit the gym to work out. So Cat Turd, if you want me to do your macros for you to tell you exactly how many calories you should be eating to hit your weight goal, which we're in February, do you mean like summer like June or summer like July, August? That's my only question. But I think that's a pretty realistic goal because you have a couple months. July. Okay. So let's see. How many weeks are there? So typically you're going to want to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. How many weeks do we got here? I just went to my photos instead of my calendar. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oops. 14. 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 weeks times 2, if you're losing 2 pounds a week, which is totally possible, you would lose 36 pounds. So if you get started this week and you are super dedicated and you are serious about doing this, you could lose 35 pounds by July. Depending on what your macros are. And I can do those for you, which is basically just telling you how much you need to eat every day. You can either send it to me through my Instagram. I'm getting better at this. I'm finding where my finger is. Or you can tell me in the chat, but basically all I would need to know to do your macro calculations for you is your age, height, weight, and gender. So 4 things. and then I already know what your weight loss goal is, so I can just plug that in too. So if you want to send that to me, you can do it anytime. You don't have to do it right now. Just DM me on Instagram or wherever, and I will do that for you. And we can maybe even talk about, I'll send you a couple resources for meal plans and learning how to track calories and get you going, but only if you want to. Okay. Oh, 5'11", got it. That's 5'11", right? Okay. I'll plug this in. Oh my gosh, you and Tequila are the same age. Oh wait. Yup. Okay. I gotta do the math on the calculator for 35 minus 210. 210 minus 35. 175 is your goal weight. Okay. 175. And we're gonna start and say that it is 2 pounds per week. Calculate. Okay. You've got a good... Girl, I'm so jealous of you, okay? To lose weight, you get to eat 1,500 calories. 1500. 1,500. Which is, quite honestly, quite a bit of food. Especially if you know, if you're eating things that are low calorie, you'll be able to eat a lot of food. So, I have a meal plan that would work for you. I made a resource. It's 1,500 calories, and it's basically just... Here, I'll just show you. Hang on. Can I screen share? No, that's too difficult. It's too difficult. Let me show you what it looks like, and then you can tell me if you want me to send it to you or not. Why can't I find anything ever? That's dramatic. Okay, so this meal plan that I made is just a resource for anybody that wants it. But you do have to have a 1,500 calorie limit to be able to use it, because that's what I programmed it for. So, it is this little blurb right here, and then as you scroll, sorry, I'm really bad at this, here's your day 1, your breakfast meal, your lunch, dinner, and then a snack. And that's your day 1. And then you got day 2, same thing, different meals. And then at the end, there's the grocery list. It includes the recipe. If you zoom in, this one's not a good example because, for example, the seared sesame crusted ahi tuna. There's the ingredients, there is the recipe, bada bing, bada boom, and then you just plug that into your calorie tracker, which I would recommend using MyFitnessPal. So if you want me to send that to you, you can DM me your email address, or I can just send it. Why is Streamlabs like really late on the draw right now? JPace followed me like 19 minutes ago and it's just giving me this notification. Streamlabs, be better. Yeah, so if you want that, just let me know. I'll DM it over to you and it'll teach you how to do some track-a-lackin' with your food. Also, sorry that I keep looking over here. This is where my chat is, so I like read it. Sorry, I got interrupted with some work stuff. No worries, and Tequila. I'm just showing the meal plan that I made. Because Cat Turd needs 1,500 calories a day, and this is a 1,500 calorie a day meal plan, so I was just showing that. Don't worry, girl, you didn't miss much. So yeah, I don't really know how to make this like available to people without having to send it to them, because it is like in a Google Doc. But I've noticed that like when I offer things to people, okay, sounds good. Cool. I've noticed that when I offer things to people, they like assume that there's like some sort of catch, and I know that that's just because PTSD from like other trainers doing that, because they'll be like, do you want this free training? And then they'll be like, sign up now for a consultation call, and then they're gonna try to sell you something. So I think it makes people a little uncomfy when I offer things like that because they think that there's a catch and there's really not, and I feel really bad that they think that because that's really not who I am. So I've been trying to find ways to like make things more available so that people can just like grab them off the internet instead of having to ask me, because I think that also makes people a little uncomfy. But like if they don't like send me like, yeah, I want this, then I don't know if they want it. So I haven't like figured out a better way, but I'm going to figure out a better way. I haven't gotten there yet with the technology stuff. But yeah, that is the scoop on the meal plan. I really hope that your fitness journey goes really well. If you do end up deciding to pursue that, because I know that, you know, sometimes fitness is a scary thing and sometimes people aren't mentally ready to make the change. I understand that, but I think that it is really important that you know, take care of yourself. And if that's something that you want to do, that you do it because you deserve it. I think that's a big issue with some people's mindsets around fitness and like making changes for themselves, is they don't feel like they deserve it. And I'm not just saying that like, oh, that's what I think. Like, that is what it is. People don't invest time in themselves and invest energy in themselves to, you know, do whatever, lose weight, change their mindset, get a better job, blah, 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 so many things, because they don't think that they deserve it. And that is like, that's the saddest thing. But I do really love the aspect of when people go through the process of doing it and like giving themselves positive reinforcement, and then they really do understand that they are worth it. Let's say I want to lose 55 pounds. How many calories would that be a day? Let me change it really quick and I'll find out for you. 210. Guys, I'm sorry that I can't do this math in my head. I should have known that it was 160, but I didn't. I'm thinking it's gonna be not much different. Okay. Why don't you want to work? Hang on. There we go. Let me put that stuff in again. Okay. What? It still says 1500, but I don't think that's right. So let me try again. Hang on, I'm gonna close the tab and redo it because it's like giving me a fit really quick. Alright, let's try it again. I don't think that's right. Oh my gosh. Sometimes my calculator doesn't want to update for some reason. I think it's because I have like one bar of service right now. Apologies. 160. I'm so confused. Well, hang on, let me try it on my computer, because my phone just doesn't want to work for whatever reason. Thank God for the internet. Let's see. Oh, I needed to go to nutrition targets, I think. There we go. Okay. So sorry. Give me 2 seconds. I feel so bad. Okay. 5. 2, 10. Okay, so my phone was not wrong. It looks like it's gonna be about the same calories. let's see. It's gonna be 1,300 to 1,350, which is still a good amount. You'll still get a lot of food with that amount, especially if you choose low calorie options. You just wouldn't be able to use the meal plan well, let's see. It's so interesting. Hang on. So I'm just double checking. Yeah, it says that if you eat that amount, so I went back to the original goal, which is 175, and it says that whether you eat 1,350 or 1,500, you should reach your goal by June 2021. Does that help? So stay within 1,350 to 1,450 or 1,500. The extra 50 calories is not going to kill you. I promise. I promise. If you eat an extra 50 calories, it's not going to kill you. So you can still eat sugar. Yes, you can eat things with sugar. A good snack that I eat a lot of times before bed, because I do like to eat sweet things before bed, is glazed donuts, because they're like 200 calories per donut, and that's not a lot. So I usually eat 2 before bed. Just make sure that you're planning for it and tracking for it. Or another really good one that's even less calories that you like literally don't have to worry about is sugar-free Jell-O, which tastes the exact same as regular Jell-O. I don't like sugar-free things, and I like sugar-free Jell-O. It's literally like 5 to 10 calories per package, and then you can put like Cool Whip on it, and it's so good. I love it so much, and you can eat a lot of it. You can eat like the whole package for like 20 calories plus whatever the Cool Whip calories are, which I don't think it's a lot. And then you feel full. You feel like you ate a good amount, because I'm a volume eater, like I said. I don't like to eat things that it's like 2 bites and it's gone. So if you gave me the option of a brownie or Jell-O, I would take the Jell-O, because I know that I'm going to feel more satisfied with the Jell-O, because it's like I'm eating more, but I'm not eating more calories, if that makes sense. Another thing that you can do is dark chocolate covered strawberries. Those aren't very many calories. They're just a little bit difficult to track because of the fact that you're dipping it. So maybe you could use like a chocolate spread instead so you can measure it better. But I would really encourage you to start tracking your calories. Even if it's wrong the first week or 2 and you're like, oh fuck, I like went over a little bit. That's okay. You're learning. And let me be honest with you, it takes like 3,000 extra calories to gain 1 pound. So if you mess up a little bit the first couple weeks, you're still probably going to be eating way less than typical, but you're not going to feel like it because you're going to be eating different things, less calorie dense things. So I would encourage you to do that. I use MyFitnessPal. I can show you really quick what it looks like because I haven't tracked anything. What the heck? Oh, I accidentally tracked something for my client and it's still in there. So this is MyFitnessPal. It's the easiest one to use in my opinion. There's like a scanning feature. So I'll just show you really quick how this works. I'm so sorry about how bad this is. I'm gonna go, okay, add food, and then in my history, I'm just gonna do it like this because this is too hard. I had a banana for breakfast, and I already have 1 medium banana in my list. You cannot see that, but it's right there. You can't even see my finger. It's over there. So I'm just gonna click it, and it's gonna add it, and then it's gonna tell me that I have 1,395 calories left for the rest of my day. And that's just, I thought it was gonna stay stuck. That's just what I do all day, every day, as I track my stuff. And that's how I was able to lose 20 pounds. And I don't know, I feel like that's pretty easy. It takes like 3 minutes out of your day, and it like changes your life. So like, why wouldn't you do it? Especially since they make it so easy. There's like this cool, there's a cool scan barcode. I'm gonna flash myself in the face that you can scan the barcode of your food and you don't even have to do math. How great is that? You don't even have to do math. But yeah, you can eat sugar, definitely. I eat a lot of sugar. Listen, my name is Dessert Girl on Twitch, so like if that gives you any indication of how much sugar I eat. Ready?
I'm not in a hurry.
Okay.
I was just changing.
Okay, sounds good. All right. But I should probably get off here soon. We gotta go to the gym, and we were supposed to leave like 20 minutes ago, but that's on me because I like talking to you guys. Don't tell anybody. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions that we didn't get to because we're jumping off now, use the little. I'm still not good at this. Haley White Fitness. Send me a DM. Ask me your questions. Ask me to do your macros, which is just how many calories you should eat a day. And I will freaking do that for you because I love you guys and I want you guys to be successful in your fitness journeys. If any of you guys want the meal plan that I mentioned, the 1,500 calorie a day meal plan, I can also send that to you. That'll just give you something to follow so you feel a little bit more confident in what you're doing and feel like you don't have to like guess as much with what you're supposed to do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for asking me your questions. I really appreciate you guys, participating and like giving me things to do and answer. That's really awesome. And I love talking about fitness stuff. If I didn't, this wouldn't be my job. So, all right. Thank you guys so much for watching.